guys, so in today's video I will be telling you all a little fun story time, but first, if you haven't subscribed already, why not go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and also follow us on our social media accounts if you haven't done that already. Okay, let's get into the story. So let me set the scene. This was last October 2017, and it was like two or 3 days before Chuseok, like actual Chuseok day, and it was like the last day of school before the holiday started. And in case you don't know, Chuseok is like one of the major holidays here in Korea, and it's sort of like Korea's Thanksgiving. Like whole family gets together. Like year by year, how many days we get off varies, but last year it was a super long holiday. We got like the entire week off or something like that. It was a really long time. Anyway, so school's out. I'm like, heck yes, I'm going home, getting my suitcase. Me and my friends, we're going on a trip together. So literally I'm like like walking home. Yes, vacation time, minding my own business. And just to let you all know, like my school is maybe like a 20-minute walk from my apartment, and between there it's like not a sketchy neighborhood. It's just like a bunch of elementary schools. It's like 5 elementary schools, 2 middle schools, like right there on top of each other, and then these like huge apartment complexes. So as you can imagine, it's just mostly like a lot of families. So anyway, I'm at a crosswalk waiting for the light to turn green, when this old lady comes up to me. She's like maybe in her like 60s or something, but normally old people don't, actually no one really like approaches me. I think because my like RBF is pretty strong, and normally I have headphones in and I'm just like minding my business, and Koreans don't really like talk to strangers that often anyway. But she comes up to me. She was like very meek. She had her hands like this. She hits me with a "you're very pretty" in English, and I was like, oh, thank you, like that is so nice, grandma, thank you. And the next thing out of her mouth was, how much? What? Like I thought maybe I didn't quite understand her, but she repeated herself and she said, how much? And I was like, excuse me? And like I completely blanked, and I was like, what? And then I was like, I'm an English teacher. And she, like, her face, it was funny, but it was also like really rude at the same time. Her face was just like, and then she just walked away as I was still like in shock, just standing there waiting for this light to turn green. Like it happened really quickly. Like I was still at this crosswalk waiting. But I just like, I have so many questions for that old lady. Like one, you may be thinking, well, Peyton, what were you wearing? Not that we're into like victim blaming or anything like that, but what were you wearing? Maybe she's an old lady. Maybe she was confused. This is what I was wearing. This is my work outfit. Oh yeah. It's obviously very revealing. You can see my forearms, so you know that is that's something. That's something. This outfit was too much for the grandma to handle. It's sexy, right? Obviously a prostitute. So I really don't know. Like I'm still to this day confused. Like one, was the grandma a pimp? Like was she out recruiting girls for that type of thing? 2, is she herself into young girls? Maybe she was looking for a little something. I don't know. I'm not gonna put labels on anybody. Number 3, it was, like I said, like 2 or 3 days before Chuseok, when her whole family was getting together. Maybe she was looking for a little something for like her son or her grandson. Like someone, does anyone have any idea what this old lady was wanting? Or what she was thinking? I don't know. Like at the time, like it was kind of funny, but I was also like, what? Yeah, I just, so many questions. Luckily, that's the only time that this has happened to me, but I know a lot of other foreigners, especially girls with blonde hair, they get asked this question quite it can happen quite often, I think. I don't know, maybe I've just been lucky that I haven't really come like into contact with people who would ask me that question. But I don't know, it could happen like anytime, anywhere, really. If you're here, a lot of times if you're a foreigner and you're white or you have blonde hair, I think it's mostly like blonde hair, maybe like blue eyes too, they assume that you're Russian. And then sometimes from that, like especially the older generation, they will think that you're a prostitute, because I guess back in the day a lot of Russians would come here and do that business. I'm not from Russia, but I have gotten asked a few times if I'm Russian. I think usually you can tell if like they're just curious to like where you are from, and then you can tell when they're like just hinting, are you a prostitute? But like I don't even think I really have like Russian features, it's just like my hair. But I've also heard people that are like brunette and like darker skin tones been asked that question too. So I don't know guys. I just thought that was an interesting thing that happened, and to me it shocked me. So if you're like coming here, you're new here, it could happen. It could happen. So you know, just be aware of that and just take it with a grain of salt, because again, like she's old. Like if I was asked that by a younger person, I would have been like really angry, but like she was probably like close to 70, and honestly I don't know what she was looking for, but she took my answer and she left, so she didn't like bother me anymore. So I was like, okay, whatever. Let me know if you have any like similar experiences. It would be fun to like hear other people's thoughts on this story or hear their own stories. Yeah, let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!